weird question, sir, but there was a time you mentioned that you had to sleep with the lights on.
Yeah,
Were you having bad dreams or
I knew this question was gonna come
okay?
up. We had gone to a house. This is gonna sound really weird, but we had gone to a house in Manila, like really old houses in Manila. And the weird thing is I love these houses. You know,
Mm-hmm.
these are the really old houses, which um a lot of them have been torn down now. And this was in the book. You'll find it under a story called Doppelganger,
Mm-hmm.
and it involved a house which had a big mirror,
Mm-hmm.
one of those standing mirrors. And one of the things that Tony always said was that mirrors are portals
Yes.
to other dimensions.
Mm-mm.
So whether you believe it or not, this is what I was told.
Yes.
And in this house, two people had died in this house.
Mm-mm.
I had been told that during the quest, the person living in the house now had been seen somewhere else, but it was not her.
Yes. Yes.
Now, this connects very much with an old Filipino superstition
Mm.
that if you are seen somewhere else,
Okay.
that bad luck is going to befall you.
Yes.
Now, the story that came out from the quest was that there was a mirror dimension and that there was an entity living on the other side
Mm-mm.
who wanted to live on this side.
Okay.
And the way the entity wanted to do it was to take the place
Mm-mm.
of a person living on this side.
Yes.
And so that woman, of course, I'm
Mhm.
going to say it's a woman, was sort of the target.
Okay.
So the goal of the entity was to take that woman's place. Thus, the dry run,
Mm-mm.
sort of a short period of time walking around outside the mirror. But to do that, they would, the woman would have to die so that the entity would take its place.
Mm-mm.
And for some reason, that really got to me. Just
Mm-mm.
scared me. Because just the idea of it is very scary. I think part of the solution eventually became like, aside from the prayers and all that, was covering up the mirror.
Yes.
And stuff like that, which is done actually
Mm-mm.
in the Philippines, especially when there's a death in the house. But when I got home, I was so freaked by that story, and I could not go to sleep in the dark, so I kept the lights on.
So even
And
after your bath, huh?
Yeah, because the idea that this could happen,
Mm-mm.
it was one of those rare slips where what you had heard was enough to scare you
Mm-mm.
into thinking that it breaks through your natural skepticism.
Yes.
You get exposed to it enough and you'll get to find something that scares you.
Yeah.
That's the one I really remember because it really scared me. And the different questors would be scared of like a different thing.
Mm-mm.
It's not always the same thing. It's
Yes.
usually something that would have some sort of connection to you
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
or whatnot. So this was the one for me. I can't explain why, but to this very day, I remember that very much. I even remember the mirror and the shape of it. I really remember it so clearly. I remember the house. I remember how it felt. There are just some experiences you don't forget.